on for your group?
I think so. What a great crowd. I mean, great student section. A lot of fans from a lot of different places, really loud, really into it, and felt like they were just willing our team to the win. And that's what we've been missing for how many days? 600 and some days. So big shout out to the fans, and hopefully they come this weekend for the men's tournament or multi-team event. But what a crowd tonight.
What was the difference there, first half to second half? I mean, obviously the group shot a lot better in the second half. Just getting back and seeing that, maybe that, that looking from a shooter, just seeing fans back there too, and being back in this environment.
I think one of the biggest things, we just took care of the ball a lot better and made a lot better decisions in the second half. We had 10 turnovers in the first half and only 5 in the second half. So I think we made just better decisions. We've got Maddie Alba did a great job getting to the basket and finishing some layups, so that draws the defense in a little bit more, where we can have some kick out threes. But had some big threes down the stretch, and fortunately we were able to get enough stops to finish it out.
Obviously, coach, it's a game of runs, back and forth. You guys win in that second half, but how proud of you were you of your team? They kind of did clamp down. You kind of just mentioned it on defense, and able to play that free throw game.
I mean, we held them to 32% from the field and 19% from three, so that's a heck of a defensive night. And we talk a lot about you're not going to be lights out every night shooting the basketball. So on those nights that you're not shooting it really well, how are you going to get the win? And that's just toughness and physical play and getting stops and those type of things. So I thought, Lily Ritz to get 10 rebounds, and Paige Shy, Paige is known as a three-point shooter, struggling tonight, but she goes and gets 11 rebounds, 5 offensive, which is huge, 3 assists. And that's what you got to do when your shot's not going in.
What's that say, a win like this, a close one that goes kind of back and forth, say about your group that's so young and so many new faces here that, are just kind of playing together for the first little bit?
That's a great point. I mean, every player just about on their whole roster was back. I mean, they were all there last year playing. So, they have all that experience together, and we have, 3 returners basically, and everybody else are newcomers. So we're still trying to figure out how to play together and that type of thing. So again, it's just an adjustment period, and when things aren't going well shooting the basketball, we gotta defend and get stops, and we did that tonight.
How important is it to get this win, coach, as you guys leave Youngstown for conference play, when the game's so mean a little bit more? Can you just touch on conference play with me a little?
I mean, every win you get gives you a little more confidence. I think it helps in terms of our identity and what we're about. We talk all the time about being tough and gritty and finding a way, and getting loose balls and diving on the floor and taking charges and all those things. And we had to do every one of those things tonight in order to get this win. So I think the team realizes that, even though things may not be going exactly as planned, in terms of shooting the basketball, if we, stick with our identity and do all those little things to grind it out, we can still win games.
Is it odd in game 3 to then jump into conference play?
Not really. I mean, a little bit. I think, I don't know how many years ago we started out with Oakland. I don't know if it was Detroit too, but we played a conference game really early once. And I mean, it is what it is. It's the same for them. So you just got to be ready to go. And I think for our team with so many newcomers, it's almost better because we just got to go. We're just going out and trying to play and do, execute game plans on both ends of the floor and focus on the little things. And so if we do that, that usually puts us in a position to win. So we'll just focus on those things, not exactly, that it's a conference game per se. Yeah, both Akron and Eastern, from the Mid-American Conference, and kind of a rival conference of ours. So for us to get 2 big wins over them is nice, and and again, ultimately we're trying to win a Horizon League championship, and it's going to be tough. We got to keep working on just getting better every day and taking care of the little things. I saw IUPUI had a big win over Bowling Green, I think a couple nights ago, something like that. And, so our conference is definitely tough. They took Michigan to overtime. I mean, we have a lot of really good teams in our conference, and I think we're showing that. And we just gotta, in terms of YSU, just focus on who we are, what we're doing, getting better, and taking it one game at a time.